takes us back to the golden days of flight. We want to say a big thanks to Verizon. Now when you switch, you can save on wireless plans and accessories with their exclusive discounts available for military, veterans, and their families. Enroll today to take advantage of your discount. Now that's Verizon. Thanks also to One Nevada. And be sure to swing by the One Nevada booth to get your free also wood plane and selfie souvenir photo. Don't forget to check out their Snapchat. We say hello once again to Miss Vicky Menzing and the Boeing Super Sterling. She's a rock and roll for the big roundhouse Olympic Show Center. As she pulls through this maneuver called the octagon loop, drawing a giant step side into the sky. She down into the vertical, and very shortly we are going to see her run out of airspeed. Watch this. As the airspeed leads down, at the same moment she will go and kick hard left rudder, rotating right back around, bring her right back down towards the ground. That maneuver is called the Aerobatic turnaround. Let's watch as she rolls in there for a couple more seconds, and she will then roll the airplane to the left. Watch this as she puts the stick over to the left and dives it back in. Now, if you can imagine a giant barrel laying on its side out there, Vicky is in this time forward with the barrel roll. Watch her as she maintaining at least one sheet on the aircraft all the way around. There's that maneuver called the barrel roll. One of the fastest ways to reposition this aircraft is to perform something called a wing over. We like to call them whipperdills. But watch now as Vicky Menzing dives in from our right-hand side. As she sets up this time to fly this airplane straight up into the moon. That snapping sound you hear is not so much the engine, but rather the propeller tends going supersonic at 2,400 RPM. But she'll get on top, pull back on the stick, and bring it right back down towards the ground. We like to call that finger 180 miles an hour. As she pulls up once again, rolling the airplane back to her, she'll pull back. About weightless right there, around 0 G as she dives back in from our left-hand side. These airplanes were the primary trainers during World War II. They trained thousands of military pilots. And from this aircraft, you move on to an airplane like the T-13, the multi-product, or perhaps onto the North American T-6 Texan. And it was from there you would get into the frontline fighters, bombers, and transports. The ground, that white smoke coming out of the exhaust, created by injecting the paraffin oil. Environmentally friendly, it's a beautiful, beautiful trail. Now, she's going through a maneuver now known as the Q8. All the way back to the United States.
Members of our military are often asked to bear the burden of our country's defense, a task that is sometimes asked of these brave men and women to give their lives in her name. The places are often foreign: Iwo Jima, Bastogne, Fallujah, Hanoi, Normandy, Baghdad. Foreign they may be, their names hold a significance to the families of the lost ones that were lost there. In the air, on land, or at sea.
Hello, once again to Miss Vicky Menzing and the Boeing Super Sturman. As she pulls through this maneuver called the octagon loop, drawing a giant step side into the sky. She into the vertical, and very shortly we are going to see her run out of airspeed. Watch this. As the airspeed leads down, at the same moment she will go and kick hard left rudder, rotating right back around and bring her right back down towards the ground. That maneuver is called the Aerobatic turnaround. Climbing on the 45-degree angle, let's watch. She holds it there for a couple more seconds, and she will then roll the airplane to the left. Watch this, as she puts the stick over to the left and dives it back in. Now, if you can imagine a giant barrel landing on its side out there, Vicky's in this time for the barrel roll. Watch maintaining at least one G on the aircraft all the way around. There's that maneuver called the barrel roll. One of the fastest ways to reposition this aircraft is to perform something called a wing over. We like to call them whipperdales. But watch now as Vicky Menzing dives in from our right-hand side. As she sets up this time to fly this airplane straight up into the marine. That snapping sound you hear is not so much the engine, but rather the propeller tips going supersonic at 2,400 RPM. But she'll get on top, pull back on the stick, and bring it right back down towards the ground. We like to call that figure 180 miles an hour. As she pulls up once again, rolling. Allowing the aircraft to move speed to extend the landing gear, flaps, and tail hook. This method allows the aircraft to quickly be sequenced to the downwind for landing.
together, see? So they both have to know exactly what they're going to do. You should drink some water. Oh, look, here he comes. That's why.
With over 500 jumps to her credit, bringing in the Army flag. Please put your hands together for Major Lauren Franks. Following Major Franks, coming in with the Marine flag for today's demonstration, with 652 skydives to his name, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Make some noise for C1C, Isaac Melvin. Coming in hot with your United States Navy flag, 650 jumps from Seattle, Washington. Get on your feet for C1C, Gabe Downing. Up next with your United States Air Force flag, with 643 jumps to her name and shouting out the Blue Angels from Spangeldorf, Germany. Help me in welcoming Cadet First Class, Bailey McFall. Now entering the air show with your Space Force flag, hailing from Vacaville, California, with 637 jumps to her name. Give it up for the Air Force's next position, Haley Brunko. Coming in last, your United States Coast Guard flag, with 646 jumps to his name, from Cincinnati, Ohio. Give a warm welcome to C1C, Micah Pugh. Let's get one more round of applause for today's jumpers. To stay up to date.
Oh, say, can you be by the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly screaming, and the rockets ran by, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Displays in support of Academy Community Relations and Recruiting. They're based out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. As we see our first jumper make his way down from altitude some 4,000 feet above us. Joining him in altitude, Rob Holland and Bill Stein circling him with their smoke, and very shortly we will salute our flag with our national anthem. The entirety of the Wings of Blue parachute team jump with what are known as Ram Air canopies, flying them much like how the Wright brothers first flew back in 1903 by warping the wings. These parachutes are fairly maneuverable and are capable of an inherent forward speed of some 22 miles an hour. As Cadet Simmons makes his way down, to fly these Ram Air parachutes, it's fairly simple. To turn left, he'll pull down on the left steering line. To turn right, he'll pull down on the right steering line. And as he nears the ground, he'll pull down on both steering lines simultaneously for the slowest and safest possible landing.